doesn't want to just sit here and farm during the first night. I mean, he wants to farm, but he wants to get something on top of that, ideally. Particularly with how strong he is with these early stat builds. Oh, they're gonna pressure him. He actually got really low.
Disruptor's gone. Skeeter is taking too much damage, and boy, great caster curse, Avery.
I mean, he was just he was up really far in this lane for how low he was.
Yeah, and now they're gonna be able to hunt down Snaking as well. They get his courier and catch him inside of the silence, the crippling fear, which does do damage, by the way, Avery.
Yeah, big kills for JT. Mostly these lanes are going even. Everybody's just buying the bracers, buying the early stat items, farming up.
Okay,
no
we're going to
crazy
force it
stacks
this
anymore,
time around with the IO rotation coming in from behind. But again, they're trying too hard at this. The Glimpse doesn't quite break the tether, but they have the coil on him, so they keep the Razor in place underneath the tower. G2IG just very dead set on trying to kill this Wraith King and bring down this safe lane again. Unfortunately, I think they already had kind of tipped their hand.
Pokemar, but actually gonna dive this. Okay, they have NS, but Clutch Glimpse.
Night Stalker will still come in and clean up Snaking, though, so he does manage to get a kill. And maybe this is just some of the idea of the Night Stalker pick.
Yeah, so this isn't really a gold XP gain for them overall, but there wasn't really another way to clear it, and it is efficient, so they're definitely not sad about it.
And they use that positioning to go for the kill on Amar again, so another
making moves.
First death for Amar, another.
Be the aggressor, make your own plays, put Falcons on the back foot before they can use their Wraith King successfully. And they're going to smoke to mid, try and get something going here. They're bringing everybody. This is the type of move that can really deal some damage.
Yeah, spotting both supports at the very start of it. The relocate on top of Amar here. Mar has his arena and spear, so he's going to be okay.
Huge amount of early damage and HP on the Mars. Pretty much a guaranteed teamfight win if they can connect.
Night Stalker has his Echo Saber flying out at the same time. We're going to watch Nothing to Say get picked off. Good job killing the courier, I guess. And Mara gets that +1 to it.
No illusion dodge. Unlucky. That's a hard one. Gee, they want to convert into these early towers during these nighttime fights, so they want to fight near them. This is the better go, for sure. Can you get it?
Try to catch Snaking, but he's going to be glimpsed back into a bad position here. Malrine and Amar both here for the punish. The relocate's coming in. They get the pin and get the damage. Malrine managed to finish him off. Meanwhile, the Finger of Death put to work onto crit. So they get a trade-off 1-for-1 here, but they really want more out of this one. They traded a core for a support and an IO relocate during nighttime for Night Stalker. This was a bad trade for G2IG. And especially worse. Nothing to Say gets caught. Pinned back beautifully by Amar, catches an extra core for the deal. 2-for-1 special, 3,000 net worth lead for Falcons now.
I mean, he just had the read. He was lingering. Like, there's no ward there. Basically a lineup that is entirely physical damage. I mean, like, you have spells on Gyro, but the way G2IG are going to kill people is their 3 cores getting in and smacking you in the face.
Oh, JT got glimpsed back again. Oh, this is getting real bad. The relocate is coming in, but JT is probably just dead already.
What an arena.
The high ground is actually dodging, getting some good silences in, but they'll still burn him out with the coil, holding him in place, and this relocate is not working too well for G2IG either. They'll get the relocate back into play so they can keep on Farcopter. Look
at the play
might
bottom,
just be too much regen. Nothing to Say. He's going to be surrounded by heroes, though. Another pickoff during nighttime. We're going into daytime now. Like, Falcons played a very nice defensive game during the second nighttime, completely ruined the Night Stalker, and now they're going to go into third daytime with some heavy momentum.
They keep baiting this gate. So the Falcons have vision on this gate. They keep seeing them about to go through it, and then G2IG are canceling. No, Monet commits.
Okay, he's
just going in.
back. It puts X-Nova in a really awkward position. The disruption actually completely kills things. They managed to get the stun onto Maureen, but not the silence. The first life goes away. BKB from Maureen, a TP out. They try and finish him up, and they get the physical damage to get him. Now the Gyrocopter is trying to finish up, and he snatches it away from Skeeter. That's my Roshan, he says. And now Skeeter is going to die a second time, though he gets some kills. Maybe he's not going to die, because Nothing to Say is being chased away by the Mars. Barely got that kill, and Monet got finished up in time. So Skeeter will live as a result. A great fight for G2IG.
The second life of the gyro, but Monet was just missing non-stop. They did not get the reload save either. And straight back into it. NTS collecting some lives. They know there's no second life on the racing right now, so Falcons are a bit susceptible. JT finishes it up. This is still 30 seconds of nighttime to try and use it. They might get the catch here. Crit is going to get found for sure.
Would be excellent for G2IG. Got the disruption on the Night Stalker. Creates a little bit of space. BKB is going to go out. Now, they've already killed Baboka on the back line. They're killing the IO as well. Both supports dead on the side of G2IG, where the other support of Falcons did manage to get away off of a TP. So Snake King gets out. They trade 2 for 1 during a darkness usage of some BKBs being
adds up, right? Just these small, grindy outplays, economic damage, BKB damage, getting to their items, making the daytime moves, and now you have the AC on Skeeter. He's ready to party, man.
He got up the Satanic, so thanks to the Yags, he can maintain some HP here. They're still going to try and all-in him, though, and they might just have him. The silence on the IO is preventing a relocate out, and the Coil and Arena is going to be able to catch even more. A big, big win for Falcons, killing 3 just outside of the base. So straight to the high ground they go.
I mean, that Shivas did work there. They'll even get Baboka. I think they left way too early here. They have kinetic field. They have spells that can stop Roshan running here.
Oh, they're coming back into it. They realize maybe some of their mistake here. Roshan's going to start pounding into the Wraith King. He's pushing him aside.
Look at the damage on Monet.
But Monet is dying faster. They manage to get the Aegis onto the Night Stalker, but their carry is dead. All their damage is gone unless Nothing to Say can push through it, but it's only through the first life of Skeeter. And now he's going to come back with the second one, full damage, and just slays the Razor. He goes down. The Aegis gone for JT as well. G2IG.
But you know what happened there.
Going back into left the pit too early and now go back into it. Yeah.
But, I mean, what can you do? It's not like Falcons abused it. It's just like, the guy ran in and, you know, what happened?
Oh, and he got the bash on Nothing to Say, and he has the Abyssal, so we didn't even need it. Nothing to Say gets caught in the side lane, and it feels like this game is just going to be over here. Unless they can catch these two in the top lane. They had to do it right now, missing their window now as Falcons go through the gate and group back up. The Shadow Demon is going to get jumped on here. That Finger of Death did not do very much damage. Crit is going to be A-okay, and now he's going to get off some of his spells. He slows down the Night Stalker. A beautiful pin from Amar, locking both the cores down, and just call it G2IG. Falcons doesn't want you to win, and Gabe himself doesn't want you to win this first game.
This lane matchup. Maybe they understand more than anybody else. Like, this hero's insanely fast in the laning phase, can naturally break the link, has very high base damage, very high armor. He's just fighting through these links.
Kill on Baboka. That is going to be your first blood. A static link drains a bunch of damage, but Monet can only do so much here. He's actually maybe thinking about going for the kill on Crit. He could.
That would have been the catch-up gold for Monet. Looking again, they have another combo soon.
Oh, look at this rotation from Maureen. Not running down river. A TP for a fast move to be able to get the pick off here on Boba. Oh, God, they actually got the coil on Monet, so he can look for a little bit of extra damage on the Razor.
We're trying to kind of set up for it. Unable to get the Razor, but not a bad kill for Maureen, especially when he's trying to dodge the later portions of this TA lane.
See if the techies can finish him up. X-Nova does have the damage after the glimpse sends back Nothing to Say. So do take advantage of the puck being gone and collect the kill on mid. Falcons, they always seem to coordinate their rotations pretty well. You know, like Snake King's there to take the wave while Maureen TP's out.
The backstab.
Big avalanche toss up in the air. Is that going to be enough? He actually jumps over the side. Can X-Nova catch him here? Glimpse back onto the Templar Assassin. Nothing to say. Actually taking a lot of damage on out here while Malrine is going to have to break for it. And he's actually going to tick out to the trap.
Damn. The supports, but they're not too far behind Falcon subs. And it's just going to be NTS into the stacks, which will give extra XP to mid. If somebody wants it here. Rupture. Monet's woes continue.
Yeah, Monet's just going to have to stand here and take a beating by the bushwhack. And BOBOKA left alone against 3, though they can't keep going.
Not something I think G2IG expected with a Razor versus a melee hero matchup, but
they bait out the Lotus. See if they can kill Amar. Amar responds pretty appropriately. Gets off the blood right. He's going to be tossed close range. Bushwhack. See if they can break that link. Monet just can't keep going for it, especially the TP coming in from Malrine. Malrine has a coil. He'll use it on BOBOKA. So they'll get that kill. They force rotations. G2IG do have a pretty strong understanding of like when they get aggressive on Falcons, there is going to be defensive rotations. So they only poke and they don't overcommit.
Max to back him up and Slaughter Amp, which means he's going to be able to do super fast Roche and man fight everybody. Another Rupture play for Amar.
Both are low though. This plasma field, it comes in, does a bunch of damage to crit, a TP out from Amar. Had a good response from G2IG, focusing a little bit more defense on this top lane, responding to Amar's aggressive
ban. So I'm still interested. Like they knew it was coming. They maybe just felt like they were going to be able to get around it a bit more. But man, is it hit him in the end.
Part 2. Die again.
They are abusing the hell out of him, that's for sure. This Razor has him.
I actually think he made a mistake and could have had. He had a trap to be able to slow down Malrine. Didn't pop it. We'll go for the kill though on snaking. A simple 2-shot, 3-shot. Thanks to the wand, giving some extra HP for snaking, but it
like Bloodseeker has to keep farming. He has to build this Maelstrom, continue to scale, and he can make, you know, these chunky moves of like you smoke him somewhere he fights, but he's not controlling the map to the same degree.
Oh, we got him!
Oh, what an avalanche.
Blind avalanche catches Skeeter in the corner here. They know they had him surrounded, so BOBOKA's just like, well, his only play out of here is to TP. I'll just throw out this avalanche in this area. Catches him mid-TP. Big play. Skeeter, very surprised he stuck around in that.
Better route here. We'll see what he opts for.
He can buy it out right now, but his team has already started the fight at top lane. They got the bash onto Amar. Amar fighting back. JT held in place thanks to the Rupture. Well, nothing to say. He's got the vision of Amar, and he's got the haste rune to run him down.
Yeah. He's going to clean house here, man.
Oh, yeah. That is...
Right in the Roche.
I mean, why not both? Get the shard and the Death Seal right away. Damn.
Dude, he's so out of control. This is going to be one... This is the NTS show.
Exactly. It's like pretty much the same timing, all the same.
So I guess you got to punish Monet again.
Making a dive for Monet. Just keep killing the one guy who's exposed right now. He's pretty tanky, but too many heroes. He'll get run down. G2IG not trying to recover that play. We'll just take the offlane tower instead. Continue to play around the Templar Assassin and let the other cores play a lot more solo. Xnova going for a desperate TP out. Not so desperate it seems. He makes it.
The team fight wins out for Falcons as I don't think their other 2 cores are going to be strong enough to do it.
The Gleipnir is also almost done. They go for another kill on Monet. The burst damage blocked out. Oh, the Slaughter might die instead. He is going to get burned out, and maybe the Razor dies as well. No, the blast comes in from Xnova to take down Snake King. A nice orb through a couple of heroes here. Avalanche back, though. Hits 2 with the toss up in the air. Malrine's low.
NTS coming back.
And NTS coming in through the side. Malrine, he's got to get out of here. Make our run for it. Do not give this guy any more Desolator charges than you have to. Already has 2.
Freddy Krueger just appears in your dreams, and you're just like, run, get me the hell out. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to play this game.
It's not Freddy Krueger. We're gonna watch Skeeter get picked off in the jungle. That's Jason X right there. It's nothing to say. He's not running his mouth like Freddy Krueger. He's just a silent killer out here.
A full 16 basically.
Wow,
dude, this is just too easy.
He is.
Like, this is way too easy.
7-14. The crazy part is they are only up 4K net worth. Now, they're at that point where they keep getting these kind of pickoffs. They're getting, yeah, Monet is just, he's kicking it back, you know? He's just letting NTS do all the work. Oh, he is going to lose his Aegis here. On the revive, can they do anything? Bubble hits a nice initiation. Avalanche on 2 and leads to nothing to say. Getting at least one support kill out of this one. Meanwhile, oh, okay, they managed to get the crush into the blast off. Now, the Sunder went off, yes, but Monet can still clean up that kill. At least he can still have some part of this one. Monet is so low. A blood grenade, and they make a run for it. Amar does manage to get that kill, and the HP that he heals off of that one keeps him alive. JT did not have a bash readied up, nor the crush.
The throne, so you'd have to recover on the Razor at some point. You need other heroes in this game to do something. NTS, he'll finish a BKB here. He is still in an insane position. Falcons are starting to make some moves. Not out of this one by any means.
One spot of him showing somewhere could lead into a glimpse pickoff, but does manage to get away. Take some creeps away from the enemy jungle.
Yes, Gem, he can't afford to die.
Oh, the shard! Oh, he needs the one hit and he got him. Oh my god, he just got a gem for free.
Dude.
Oh, man.
TA. Wow.
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 He has to dodge it. He will not. Wow.
I mean, just when you thought the TA's net worth couldn't get any bigger, here's a gem. Here's level 20 for some Meld Dispel.
Snaking, he will be able to.
Minus 17 off the Meld hit. I mean, yeah, you're negative 11 here if you're snaking. You do have the Ghost Scepter, but you're gonna have to pop it real fast.
Yeah, well, he gets it off here. Static Storm, just trying to throw whatever spells he can before he gets picked off. Both him and Crit are in danger right now. Bloodright keeping Monet back. He does take a lot of damage so easily there. Skeeter gonna be the target. Thunder goes off, does get it off, but there's just too much damage, man. Nothing to say. It just doesn't matter how much HP you have right now. Malrine is gonna be on the run. Are they going to try and chase him down? The coil is going to hold him back. The shard goes off and does clip Malrine, and they'll catch up to him. A crush. A single hit just needs to land to get the kill, and they got him. Ultra kill for nothing to say.
This looks like some alchemist net worth or something.
Seriously.
This guy has Greevil's Green? Like...
Oh, Crit's dead. Crit is surrounded by a swarm of heroes. There's no way he gets out of this one, surely. A combo from the Tiny. That'll put him down nice and easy, and Snaking's going to be slowed down. So they will be able to catch up to him.
This is an interesting game strategically because this TA Puck matchup, if Puck is one of your answers to Razor, I think if Falcons had a choice, they would go back and ban that hero with their one ban, but maybe willing to test it out, see where these matchups are at, and learn from it. But yeah, this
great two-man gank on a high ground ward, catching Amar. So Monet gets some revenge, and we may not see the Bloodseeker get to the items that we're talking about. He still needs to get the BKB, and then you're talking about the Aghanim Scepter after that. So we may never get to see the Blood Mist Bloodseeker in action against Templar Assassin.
I mean, he had an insane start too, but the hero just can't activate himself.
Bye-bye, Skeeter.
Like that. Whereas TA is just taking everything. The charge, MKB, 30 gold off for him. He'll fly it out on the courier and be able to replace that Aegis slot when it arrives.
Toss up, misses. Boboka has the safety though of the BKB. Another bushwhack landing. They're getting good chip damage here onto the Templar Assassin. Trying to get the glimpse back to break the coil. Doesn't quite work though. Need to finish up this first life, but nothing to say. They cannot afford to let him get back with that Aegis, but he got off the refraction. Now he goes back in, goes for the kill on the Skeeter. He's already dead. Terrorplay's gone, and JT puts the corrosive haze. They all starts running away. MKB done for nothing to say, so he can replace that Aegis slot as soon as the courier gets here, but they get a toss back, and meanwhile, blast off up in the air to try and combo that one. A little off the mark there, but it would have been a hard chain stun to land, so that's fair enough. Malrine does manage to slip out of their hands once again. There's the MKB, though, now complete. So it does look like G2IG are going to call it quits on the push for now. Yeah, but wasn't that the old Dragonlance that didn't have a recipe?
Maybe. I mean, I guess it just didn't change. Huh, it is interesting.
Smoke gonna break. Going for
something.
JT here. Got him in the coil. He still has BKB. And he's holding off on using it. The tiny hit the combination on a mark, so he's already low. Another BKB used by G2IG, or excuse me, Bulbacus used his. JT still holding off on his, waiting for his initiation. He sees the opportunity, got the Crow's Vase, and almost gets one shot. The Thunder isn't enough, man. It's 1,100 crits on a Terrorblade. This man is supposed to have armor. He's supposed to be the counter to the Templar Assassin, but he cannot stand the just absolute punishment.
Out of control. Absolutely out of control. No answer in this lineup to the TA really either. It was kind of predicated on you just kind of scaling with all three of your cores and being able to contest maybe that second Roshan.
Oh, there's the 2 shots. He didn't have Corrosive Haze on him, but I don't know if he got the crit though, to be fair.
No, he had to settle for the
the Aegis for nothing to say, but also the Monet has made a full recovery because he got the Aghanim Scepter from the Roshan pit. The Templar Assassin shows elsewhere, but JT and Monet on the hunt for any heroes they can find in bottom. They'll collect the kill on Snake King. Looks like everyone else manages to slip the pen there. Well, never mind. Crit shows for a second. Oh, Jesus. I thought that shot, that delayed hit was going to be enough, but not quite.
I am the core now.
Amar is crushed. Quite literally. Right?
Can they? I don't know if that's true.
Hide and seek. I was literally just about to say, ready or not, it's a Fuji song out here. You can't run, you can't hide. Skeeter, toss.
Killing him, dude.
He's dying to a tiny out here, man.
Oh my God.
Dying to a goddamn tiny.
Just go next, man. Just finish off these barracks a bit faster, get a couple more kills, and then he'll be there.
Okay, Coil goes out, trying to go all in on Monet. Only got him to half HP, got off the BKB, and eats the cheese. So he'll be okay for now. Gleipnir gonna snag him on the end here. Glimpse back. Maybe they can finish him off. They do indeed manage to do that. I mean, well, the Thunder on nothing to say gets him to half HP, but who cares? Refraction makes him invulnerable, and everybody else dies as Boboka lands the combo on the puck. Nothing to say is only dissuaded by Snake King's Ghost Scepter for now. He's going in pretty deep, though. He's going to be giving up that first life. He does have an Arcane Blink, so the Arcane Blink is up. He should be able to jump out as a Refraction, block him some damage. Any glimpses? Any glimpses? Oh, the belt goes off. You can't see him. They'll crush on 3. JT gets a huge entrance. He doesn't need nothing to say to blow up heroes. He could do it too.
55k net worth lead.
I respected the buybacks. I mean, if Falcons don't get some, they have to make it work. They have to get a fight out of this somehow, but they're running to mines. Nothing to say. Going for Amar. Burning through his refraction a little bit. Jesus, this Templar Assassin, man, he just cannot be dealt with. He's just 1v1, just one by one. He takes on Amar. He takes